Hello everybody. What's this hair thing doing? Do you guys hear my rabbit sneezing in the background? He's sick. I can't make him better. Sad. Anywho, that's not what we're here for today. Today, we're doing a live stream every day this week, like I said earlier in the week. And today we're talking about how to be a badass. What? You all know I love being a badass. Um, so the reason we're doing this series is because of my upcoming coaching program, Body Beauty Badass. We're starting June 10th. You'll hear more about that at the end of this video, so stay tuned. So I think it was Monday. What's today? Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. Yeah, so Monday we talked about beauty. We talked about everything beauty, about makeup and loving yourself and how to make yourself beautiful from the inside out, which is amazing. Hi, hello. Hi, Bill. Um, and then yesterday we talked about everything body. We talked about fueling your body and training your body and loving your body and all of those amazing things because our body is our vessel that holds our mind and our soul and allows us to experience this life. So it's so important to take care of your body. And today we're talking about being a badass. What? Because I am not okay with going through life boring, monotonous, feeling like lame or hold on, I gotta do something with this hair. Feeling like it's just like not living the life you want to live, basically. So if you guys have questions, hi Brian, hi Tony, hello everybody, Shumor91, hello. If you guys want to ask me questions, please feel free to type them in the comments and I'll be happy to answer any questions you guys have that come up about the program, about what we're talking about, anything like that. But today I really want to give you guys some value and give you some tips about how to be amazing because we all want to be amazing, right? We all want to feel amazing. And in case you haven't noticed a theme in these live streams, it's all about generating feelings. Everything in life starts with a feeling, starts with a thought. So we need to make sure that we are feeling and thinking the things that are going to create, manifest, draw in the the reality that we desire. So, what is being a badass? What does that mean to you? Type in the comments, let me know. What does it mean to be a badass? For me, I sat and I brainstormed on this and I tried to figure out everything I could think of about what being a badass means. But the truth of the matter is that it's different for everybody. Everybody has a different idea of what being a badass is. And you know what? That's great. It's not just okay. Like, that's amazing. It's wonderful that we all think of something different when we think of being a badass. When you are a badass, for me, what it means for me is basically that you can live unapologetically. You can be yourself. You can show up to live streams wearing a sports bra because I didn't feel like putting a shirt on today. Like that, but it's okay, and I own it. And you know what else I own is I own that I'm not super lean right now, but that's all right because it don't matter because I feel fly. And that is having that type of energy, that confidence. That's what being a badass means to me. So when I think of the things that I do that make me feel like a badass, notice the key word there, feel like a badass. It really has nothing to do with what I'm actually doing. It's about the activities that I choose to engage in that help me generate a certain feeling, that help me get into the flow, that help me get into an energy of like excitement and peace and ease, right? And those things for me, the things that I can just zone out and do for hours on end and just lose track of time. If you don't know what the zone is or what the flow is, when you're doing something that you really enjoy and you lose track of time, that is, hi Shanna, hello, wave back. That is what being in the flow is. So, the things that I do that help me get into the flow. Riding my motorcycle. I love riding my motorcycle. There's nothing that helps me clear my head and just really focus. It's almost like a meditative state because I'm really focused on the thing that I'm doing. In fact, when I got the news that my dad had cancer, the first thing I did was I took my bike out for a ride. I just needed to like not think about the world. I needed to not have the phone in my hands, because if you're riding, your hands are full, you're occupied, you can't get distracted. And it was nothing but like me and my mind and the open road and nature and beauty. And so that is something that I do that really helps me get into the flow, get into the zone, makes me feel like a total badass. Also because like, how many chicks ride bikes? A couple, but we badass. A badass group. Be an example of hope, health, love, and just having a balanced life. Jay, oh my gosh, that's such a great definition of a badass. Oh, I love it. Another thing I asked somebody once, I said, what do you do that makes you feel like a badass? And she just said, when I cook a really great dinner for my family and they all enjoy it. And yes, and because you feel amazing, you feel confident, you feel powerful, you're like, oh, I created something amazing that these people like. You did something that makes you feel good. Listening, that's good. Listen, okay. Awesome. Yes, you guys. That's beautiful. Love that. So other things that I do personally that make me feel like a badass. I love working on cars. Like the mechanic thing, like getting my hands dirty. I even like the frustrations when I can't get it right, and then like I was struggling with something for a while and I finally break the nut or whatever. And it's like, I did it. Amazing. One of my really good friends, Tanya, helped me change some belt. I think it was a timing belt in my old car. And I knew exactly what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to remove like the whole wheel well side of my car or whatever and take out half the engine. It was a big pain. And I was like, no, we're going to do this the easy way. We're going to jam this thing in there, this breaker bar. We're going to get it. But I needed help. I needed somebody else with me. And so I was like, can you help me with this? And she's like, I don't know how to work on cars. And I was like, it's fine. Just do what I say. Like, you got this. You totally got it. And we did it. And it was amazing. And when we got done, it was like, fuck yes. Like, we did that shit. Like, we took my car that was not working and now it is working, and we did that all by ourselves, and we felt so empowered and we felt strong and amazing, and it was amazing. Let's see, something else that I do that makes me feel like a badass. I paint things, you guys. I love painting, and when I get done painting an amazing creation, I just feel like so incredible. I think I have pictures of some of my paintings on here. You guys should check it out. Or I'm sorry, on Facebook, for those of you on Instagram. Of course, makes me feel like a badass working out. I love lifting weights. I love lifting heavy weights because, I don't know, because of the way humans and mammals work, dudes are stronger than chicks. Like, it's just a fact. It's not like a prejudice thing or any kind of insinuation or anything. It's called sexual dimorphism. It happens in all different types of species of animals. One gender is usually bigger, stronger than the other. And in our species, men are generally bigger and stronger than women. Just how it is. It's fine. But there's nothing that makes me feel so good as when I go to the gym and I start lifting heavier than the guy standing next to me. It makes me feel so powerful and strong. And not necessarily because like I'm beating him or I'm being competitive, just because I've been able to shape my body, to work, to form, to create something amazing that I put all this effort and time and energy into, and it makes me feel incredible and empowered. So anyway, those are some of the things that I do that make me feel like a total badass. Oh, also, I need to touch on this because this is something that we touch on in Body Beauty Badass, and that is feminine power, feminine energy. A lot of the things that I was talking about have a very masculine energy, which is fine. I was raised in a household with 2 female parents. So having some kind of masculine energy was cool. Like, I didn't get exposed to it a lot. So like, I really embrace it. But at the same time, something else that makes me feel like a super badass is doing some fabulous makeup. Like doing something super, super feminine, getting massages, spending a day at the spa. I walk out of a day at the spa just feeling super fly. I feel amazing. I feel like I love myself. I practice all the self-care and the self-love, and it makes me feel like, oh, I'm queen of the world. It feels great. So don't think that in order to be a badass, you have to be doing masculine things. If you're a female, or if you're a male, you have to do feminine things. It's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about whatever activity it is that you do that makes you feel awesome. Hi, Michael. Thank you for the compliment. What do you do that makes you feel like a total badass? Let me know. So some ideas, if you are still struggling, you're like, I still don't really know what that means. Things that really create a genuine badass. These are things like confidence, power, when you can embrace your feminine energy or your masculine energy, with your ability to overcome mental blocks or limiting beliefs. That is a super badass power that people have, right? If you recognize that something's not working in your life and you decide that you want to make it change and you want to overcome it, and then you do, and you make that change and you overcome it, that's badass, and you deserve an applause for that. So congratulations on that, if that's the type of thing you do. Ability to shift limiting beliefs. Manifestation makes a total badass. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you don't know my client, Lindsay Ozier, I've tagged her in a couple of posts. You've got to check out Lindsay. She's a manifestation queen. We have a talk, and she's like, oh, my goal for the week is I'm going to do this. She doesn't even wait. She doesn't even take a whole week to do it. She does that stuff in like 3 days. Oh, guess what? I want to overcome my limiting belief around speaking in public. Oh, I'm going to just go ahead and like book a public speaking gig, get on the radio to promote it. And like mind blown how incredibly fast she manifests things. It's really, really powerful, really like just crazy. It just even blows me away. I'm just like, this chick's, she's on a mission. She's amazing. If you guys don't know her, she's on my website. It's on the testimonials, so you should check that out. Other things that make somebody badass: the ability to care and feel grateful and be kind to others. That makes a real badass person, right? The ability to grow as a person and to continue to expand. That is super badass. And these are all the types of things that we're going to cover in Body Beauty Badass starting June 10th. And I need to say this. Self-love is not selfish. It's not vain. It's not being full of yourself. It's different. Loving yourself, caring for yourself, giving yourself what you need in order to function properly, in order to feel your best, in order to be able to show up for yourself and the people that you love. That is badass. And there is nothing wrong with that. So if you're feeling any kind of like guilt or shame around practicing some kind of self-love, or you're feeling apprehension about joining the program because you think that it's going to be selfish to spend that much money on yourself or whatever, just know this, that when you practice self-love and self-care, everybody wins. Everybody wins. Okay, it is in everybody's best interest, especially if you have kids or you have parents, anything like that. It is so important to take care of yourself, because when you fill yourself up, you can think of this as like a cup and saucer. I've used that analogy before. I've used like a love tank. When your tank or your cup is full and it's overflowing, then you have so much to give that it makes everybody's life so incredible, right? But you have to make sure that you are full, because if you're constantly giving from your cup or giving from your tank, you're going to run out of juice. You're going to get empty, right? You're going to be running on empty. You're going to burn out. You're going to feel overwhelmed and tired, and none of that. We don't want any of that. A lot of you guys are there right now. You're feeling worn down. You're feeling tired. You're feeling burned out. You're feeling like between work and family and your own happiness, like there's just not enough time to get everything done. Well, we're going to fix that. We're going to get you to a place where you feel like you have total control over your life. You are empowered to live the life that you want to live, to do the things that you want to do the badass thing that you've always wanted to do, right? We're going to help you deal with fear and move through it so you can finally do the things that you're afraid of doing, the things you've always wanted to do, but for whatever reason have held back. Okay, we're going to get you looking, feeling amazing. It's going to be mind-blowing, you guys. Mind-blowing. Like I said earlier, don't take my word for it. Check out Lindsay's page. Her whole life is different now. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. Like, she will tell you if you ask her, like, it's amazing. It's amazing. She's in a better place financially, a better place for her home, for her kids, for her work. Like, everything has changed. And we've been working together for like 4 months. It's really profound, the amount of transformation that you can experience when you allow yourself to get the help and the support that you need. And not even that you need, that you just desire. Because you know what? Because your desires are valid. You're allowed to get what you want out of life. And if what you want is to have more energy, to look better, to feel better, to move better, to nurse your body better, to do better makeup, to feel like a total badass, to reconnect with your inner feminine goddess, like, you're allowed to do that. And for the only reason is because you feel like it, because you want to. That's a good enough reason. So, like I said, we are starting June 10th, you guys, and I've told you before in all the other videos, I'll tell you again, there's 10 spots available. 10. That's it, just 10. You can you can reserve your spot before the shopping cart opens on my site. Okay. So if you do that and we start getting pre-orders and the shopping cart's not open yet, then that's what they get for missing out, for waiting. So if you are interested in reserving your spot, shoot me an email, coachmariaharoura@gmail.com. You can go to my website, mariaharoura.com. If you want to learn more about this program particularly, you can go to mariaharoura.com. Sorry, guys. People are calling me on Facebook. Not sure why. But you can, if you want to reserve your spot in this program, you can at mariaharoura.com/BBB. That's where you find all the information about this program. And I love you guys. share this with somebody who needs it, somebody who needs to feel empowered, who needs to feel the hope that like they can be amazing again. It's okay for them to follow their dreams. It is okay for them to feel joy and love and passion and excitement. And thank you guys so much for the comments. Wonderful. If you guys have any questions, if you're watching the replay, please type them in the comments. I will definitely get back to you as soon as I can. And other than that, I love you, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Yay. Bye.